You've heard the story. Married people are happier than single people. They live longer. They have more money, all these things. Is that true? Because no shade to the person who wrote this article, but I have never, I'm going to say this with my chest, and after I said it, I said it. I have never met a happily married person. I should qualify happily married heterosexual. Never have I ever met a happily married heterosexual. I have met spouses that seemingly tolerate each other. I've met spouses that seem to be like angry roommates, but happy? I feel like our culture focuses way too much on romantic love. What about all the other ways that communities can lift us up? What about your friendships, your best friend? What about your extended family? I don't know. What about all the other types of relationships that you have that maybe would be better than a long-term romantic partnership? If I take a genuine accounting of like the happy couples I've met, a very, very genuine accounting, I've lived in 16 cities and across 9 countries. I've lived all around the world. I've met all kinds of people. I think the happiest couples I've met are, one, there was a pansexual triad that genuinely they seemed so happy, and I knew them for a really long time, and every single time I hung out with any one of them, they seemed really, really like their whole partnership thing was working. Everything seemed great. I feel like I've maybe met like 1 or 2 married couples who seemed like they were pretty okay, pretty solid. But the vast majority felt that they had rushed into marriage, that they felt constrained by their partnership. They felt like they had picked the wrong person. They were in the process of getting a divorce. They're in the process of getting separated. I am so willing to be wrong. Let me know in the comments, all the happily married people you know. I'm so willing to be wrong here. But I'm just saying, this heterosexual fantasy of you're going to be fulfilled, you're going to be happy once you find a romantic partner, who is that serving? Because the vast majority of us, I don't know, girl. Also, for the people who don't subscribe to monogamy, or the people who aren't, I don't know, it's a little limiting. But you might also say this is why you're not married, Alex, because you don't know the sanctity of marriage. You don't value it, clearly. I'm just saying, like, if I really think, if I give you a little think-a-dink of all the couples I've ever met, miserable. Like, the vast majority, it always comes out eventually. It doesn't always seem like it at first. They might seem happy for like years. There's years where you're like, wow, oh my gosh, I finally found it. A happy straight couple. And then you find out the truth later. I'm just saying, obviously, the queer community, we absolve from this. This is a heterosexual matter.